Welcome to our Istanbul video. We're the Traveling Terrells and it's great to have you here. We'll start this video by showing you the mosques and historical stops we made, and then take you to the largest portion of our trip and this video, our favorite food tour ever.
Very cool. Such an old, famous, sacred place. Really, really cool. Check this off the list, I guess, if you're worth visiting. All right, mosque number 2, Rach.
Mosque number 2, we're entering the Blue Mosque.
Doubleheader mosque day.
Double header. We broke for a little lamb feast, and now we're gonna head to the Blue Mosque.
I think we ate too much.
Oh, we definitely ate too much, but now we're walking it off, so it's okay.
I guess it's our construction renovations.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
It's gonna be beautiful in the sun.
Yeah, the Hippodrome, where all the chariot races used to take place. And this thing, in one way, shape, or form, has been here for a really long time.
It's like 3,000 years?
Yeah, this is the original Egyptian hieroglyphics. Apparently it has references to Pharaoh and all that kind of stuff on here. And this is the top of what was a 3-piece spiral? I don't know. And
Column?
Column, there we go. And it's still here. That's crazy.
What are we gonna do today, Rach?
We're doing a food tour. The only way to get into a new country is to go on a food tour and figure out what everyone eats and how they eat it and what's the best stuff to eat.
You gotta do what we gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do. First stop, Bazaar. We'll meet our guide here. I'm very excited. I love doing tours like this where you can walk through and understand like what everyone is cooking with, because the spices here are supposed to be incredible. So I really am excited about that, and like how to handle the markets, especially as we have 18 more days of markets. So, good to know.
This is the easiest and quickest way of having Turkish breakfast. Turkish bagels. Dipped in molasses and dusted with sesame.
Yeah.
So good.
That sounds good.
After the market, we made our first food stop to have the famous pide. And yes, you absolutely can have this for breakfast. The owner seen here making our pide by hand was so lovely. Spoke no English, but was enthusiastic to show us his process, how he made the pide every morning, and then ultimately give us one of the best meals we've ever had.
Turkish coffee. Coffee is...
Did you even come to Turkey if you didn't have a doner? Yes, we stopped for the most amazing doner I've ever had in my life. And you're going to hear that a lot because all the food here is just fantastic.
So good.
You won't believe the taste.
Baklava time.
So now we know baklava does not have honey. It has sugar and water. So if someone says it has honey, And pistachio literally translates to the nut of tip. We're getting baklava straight from the source.
Finally.
Let's go.
Because the sticky part is at the bottom now,
Yeah.
to turn it upside down and try to make your upper level of your mouth wet. So while you're biting, the other layers, the dry layers, gets wet as much as possible.
Okay. Okay.
Turn it upside down and
Upside down. Here we go.
We then headed to the port to board a ferry to cross over to the Asian side of Istanbul. Istanbul is actually located between Europe and Asia. Where we stayed and where our tour had been so far was on the European side. So we then took a ferry over to the Asian side, where we actually found out a lot of the local population lives.
Pickle juice. What do you think?
It's really good. I was about to be like, but I'm like, oh.
Didi then took us over to try fried mackerel for the first time, and it was actually really good. We also had our first FS beer, and those went down pretty easy.
So we just witnessed Friday prayer. Learned some awesome stuff from Didi, who's fantastic. Women do not pray in the street, just men. Friday prayer is the most holy prayer. It's about an hour. Everyone stopped what they were doing and did it. Just got in the streets, pulled out mats, took off their shoes, and all the men prayed together. Everyone's facing Mecca. Everyone's facing the same direction. Apparently the 5 prayers a day have different tunes, different melodies that they go by. And we're sitting here drinking beer and watching it, which feels kind of contradictory, but...
So Didi has helped us once again find something incredibly delicious. These are stuffed mussels. They're mussels with rice. And this one has a little bit of a bay leaf.
Bay leaf, yes. Cinnamon and allspice.
Cinnamon and allspice.
Delicious.
Oh my god.
So good.
Oh, this one is wonderful.
We then made a quick pit stop for some Turkish coffee, and we were given a little treat of Turkish delight. Our last food stop was Chia Sofrasi, whose chef was featured on Netflix's Chef's Table for his passion and success preserving Turkish recipes and dishes from around the country. We ended the day searching and admiring the impressive murals found around the city. Many have political messages or abstract meanings hidden within their art.
Wow, what a great day in Istanbul. Started at 9:30 as you saw, went all the way to 3:30, so 6 hours. Taste of Istanbul food tours with Didi. She was a great guide, you get her, she was wonderful. She answered all our questions, great history. We were debating on like a sunset boat ride or something, but this also included a boat ride, so we got to see this Asian side. But yeah, it was a great day, a lot of information, and we're really enjoying Istanbul and Turkey so far.
The next morning, we took Didi's advice and found a great spot for Turkish breakfast, right around the corner from our Airbnb. From falafels to donuts to egg shakshuka, and of course, a perfect cup of tea, this breakfast spot had everything. We highly suggest you find Turkish breakfast when you make your way over to Turkey.
So it's our last night in Istanbul, and we were discussing final things to do. I gave Rachel the choice of either to go up the Galata Tower in the sun, which I thought she would choose, or wine, or go drink some wine. So obviously we know which one she chose in that situation. Galata Tower looks nice, but we're gonna go drink some wine instead.
I'm excited.
You sure you don't walk up those stairs?
No, I'm already sweating. No, thank you.
All right, let's just do wine.
It looks beautiful. I'm enjoying it from the outside.
There's also pictures.
Yeah, that's enough.
To be fair, the wine was crazy for it. That's after you buy tickets.
Very excited to be back in Hawaii. Wine shop.
That wraps up our time in Istanbul. Although we spent most of it eating, which we thoroughly enjoyed and would recommend, we still encountered the culture and history along every step of the way.